And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Just about ready to roll here. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Corbin Burnes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. It includes a guy who had a big season last year, Kerry Carpenter.
Yeah, Boogie picked up some hardware at the end of the season last year in the form of an AL Silver Slugger Award. So clearly coming off of a big year where he was one of the best hitters in the American League. I mean, the best at his position. So you know he feels good about that. And I personally expect similar production from him again this year.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One out, bases empty. Got him. Two gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Two outs, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. The 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Matt Manning. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Benintendi to the plate. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Rogers makes the grab, one away.
Batting third.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much...
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert now. Righty delivers. This ball's chopped on the ground. Baez sends it across to first, and that is the inning. The White Sox leave one, scoreless after one. Here on the south side, top of the second, and the batter now, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Gets it to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 48, Emmanuel Valdez.
2 outs, base is empty. Emmanuel Valdez getting ready to hit. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He sends it out of here. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Yohan Moncada. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's out to center field. Malloy sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Andrew Vaughn now. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one drilled left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 2-1. And another ball. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0. And he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second with one away. Francisco Mejia steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lifted in the air, right center field. Malloy sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Fletcher at second with 2 down. Center for a line drive base hit. Fletcher around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 2 outs. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. And it's 4-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Luis Arias.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes Benintendi around third. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert, the 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matt Manning out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Bo Brisky takes over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Brisky.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Arias around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here is Moncada. And the right-hander deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the center fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And the batter now, number 38. 3-2 now. In the air, right side. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a...
Robert makes the play, and that'll do it. One left for Detroit, still up against a 6-0 deficit. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Malloy under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Now batting, catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Fletcher around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Base hit, and a run comes in to third, and he's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Bounce to the right, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. White Sox 7 and the Tigers nothing. Back here on the south side as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Colton Keith. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The 1-1. And another ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Robert going back on it. That one is gone. All muscle to center field, and they're on the board. It's 7-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Outside, and it's 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
The batter,
2 outs, base is empty.
baseman,
Spencer
Spencer
Torkelson up now for the
Torkelson.
Tigers. The White Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner. One, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time, and they get Torkelson for the out. And that is the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Arias. Here's a 1-1. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now it's Luis Robert. 1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So digging in, Alex Verdugo. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. White Sox 7, and the Tigers 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Down the third baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. 1-2 here. Outside.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now 1-2. Up the middle, Rosario. Tosses to first. Baez gone on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 7-1. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. 1-1 now. Base hit, left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of this stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Two on, two outs. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
First and second, two down. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short, Baez. Rolls across the diamond, gets him easily, ends the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. White Sox 7 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. And now, number 38. And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the count 2-1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Verdugo makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Slings to first. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. White Sox 7 and the Tigers 1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi.
Hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he beats it. He's safe. So a man aboard, and next to him for the Sox, Luis Arias. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So up next for Chicago, Alex Verdugo. Benintendi at third with 2 away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And Verdugo is set down. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they're on top 7-1. Back here on the south side. Now here is Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch.
That ball's foul.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
That's it for Corbin Burnes. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And it's even up.
2-2 count.
That one missed. 1 down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Robert moves under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert settles under this one. And that is that. New pitcher for the Tigers, Joey Wentz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
For the White Sox,
Here is Yoan
the
Moncada.
third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew.
So up next,
Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Joe getting loose as well. Now a screamer into the outfield. Malloy makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Chicago, the right fielder, Dominic.
And up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. The pitch. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Francisco Mejia. And that one wrapped foul. Fletcher off of first with 2 away. Out to center. Malloy makes the grab, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. White Sox 7 and the Tigers 1.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert on the move. One away.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder,
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. The White Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Rocketed out towards right center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Benintendi up here. On the ground to short. Baez. And Benintendi is out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Coming home, the throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. The pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 9-1, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. 2 outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, number 38.
Jace Bowen.
And he deals. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Popped up. Nabs it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here is Akil Baddoo. And a pitch. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So they're down to their final out. Colton Keith now at the plate. Popped up. Rosario in position. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.